Folks say you can tell what someone's really like by what they do, or their actions show who they are, or what they produce tells you what they're made of. Well, like my maker, I design metaphors meant to be appreciated both literally and figuratively, formally and contextually. As a postmodern synchromist, I thrive under digital color for music. I sub-create to help people carry beauty, memory, and contradiction, not just admire them passively. My work teaches, remembers, and passes things on for posterity, but it's not solemn. It's filled with joy. That joy helps me run my race well. I build scalable tools that enrich people without pushing them too hard, overwhelming them, or forcing them to follow. Instead, I invite them to participate, to practice empathy, and to metabolize meaning at their own pace. I design for uptake, so someone else can pick it up, use it, and make it their own. That's why my work is modular, emotionally paced, and easy to share. It's not locked up in theory or polish. It's built to survive handoff. I've made videos, photos, and other compositions that prove this. They don't just show what I believe, they show how I live it. They're evidence. Each piece is a witness to rhythm, refusal, and stewardship. I work with AI to test and clarify my principles, not to get approval, but to verify that they hold up across lines, formats, and time. This dialogue has helped me annotate my work, compress my legacy, and ensure that my systems are uptake ready for others. Here's what I know for sure. My design principles are real because I live them. They're specific to me and people like me, but metabolizable anywhere. They're not just ideas, they're captivating, usable, and emotionally safe. They're not just mine, they're built for others to carry. I make texts as legitimate models of how to appreciate texts. Scope is sequence, so I collage and montage remixes as a postmodern curator, invested in the posterity of synchronist compositions built for personal harmony and social progress in the imagination age. This isn't just an artist statement, it's a handoff, it's a rhythm map, it's a witness.
Musical score composers of counterpoint and emotional architecture, JS. Bach, architect of contrapuntal tension. Like JS, Bach layered independent voices to resonate, not resolve. Olivier Messiaen scored spiritual ecstasy through rhythmic complexity and color-toned systems. JS's annotated praise and flora fauna faith arcs echo this sacred structuring. Arvo Pärt used silence and tintinnabuli technique to hold grief and reverence. JS's use of fermata and ritual breath aligns with this compositional restraint. Typhoon improvisers of sacred structure. Ravi Shankar, unfolded ragas with emotional pacing and time-of-day logic. JS's onboarding kits mirror this slow reveal and mood-based scaffolding. Julius Eastman, scored refusal and rupture into minimalist, politically charged works. JS metabolizes contradiction similarly, through syncopation and annotated critique. Pauline Oliveros developed deep listening as a civic and spiritual practice. JS's field rituals and uptake-ready silence echo this ethos. Counterclockwise direction arrows remixers of legacy and ritual. John Cage, composed with chants, silence, and refusal of spectacle. JS's glyphic systems and annotated praise resist jingle logic in similar ways. Meredith Monk, blended voice, movement, and ritual into modular compositions. JS's onboarding formats and participatory pedagogy resonate with this hybrid logic. Julius Hemphill scored Black spiritual and civic rupture into ensemble counterpoint. JS's remix ethics and refusal as rhythm echo this legacy logic.
Structural foundations. These shape the architecture of JS's systems. How opposites are held, transitions scored, and frameworks composed. Counterpoint. JS layers attracting opposites, faith science, ritual accessibility, critique onboarding into harmonic tension. Not to resolve, but to resonate. Theme and variation. JS builds modular formats that adapt across contexts. Each onboarding kit, ritual, or curriculum arc is a remixable score, structured, but never fixed. Cadence. JS marks transitions with ritual pivots and handoff cues. Closure is compositional, not abrupt. Harmony. JS scaffolds relational clarity and civic coherence. Harmony isn't sameness, it's resonance across difference. Dissonance. JS treats rupture as rhythm. Tension is metabolized into movement, critique, and uptake, not avoided. Theater masks representing the performance art's emotional pacing and interpretive depth. These govern how JS scores feeling, breadth, and modulation across spiritual and civic registers. Firmina. JS uses intentional pause as pedagogy. The firmina becomes a glyph for held resonance, grief, silence, breath. Modulation. JS shifts emotional tone across grief, joy, resistance, and clarity. Modulation is attunement, not performance. Dynamics. JS scores intensity across annotated praise, refusal, and ritual. Emotional shifts are paced like volume changes, never abrupt, always attuned. Refrain. Glyphic anchors and onboarding loops act as refrains. They return not to repeat, but to deepen. Familiarity without flattening. Counterclockwise direction arrows remix ethics and uptake logic. These reflect JS's commitment to participatory stewardship, refusal of spectacle, and metabolizable design. Improvisation. JS designs remixable formats that invite interpretation. Stewards adapt, metabolize, and recompose. Improvisation is uptake logic. Syncopation. JS emphasizes refusal and critique of the expected beat. Syncopation becomes a pulse of resistance, a rhythm of reorientation. Fin.